Good morning, students. Today we will discuss next topic of chapter 10, microbes in production of biogas. Biogas is a mixture of gases containing mainly methane produced by the microbial activities and used as fuel. Okay, we have discussed in sewage treatment also. Biogas is formed by the mixture of gases, okay, by the microbial activities and anaerobic bacterial activities. Anaerobic bacteria usually produce methane, okay, along with carbon dioxide and hydrogen. Anaerobic bacteria usually produce methane along with carbon dioxide and hydrogen. These bacteria are collectively called methanogens because anaerobic bacteria mainly produce methane, so these are known as methanogens. Most common example of methanogen is methanobacterium. Okay, most common example of methanogen is methanobacterium. Okay, we have discussed in sewage treatment plant. These bacteria commonly found in the anaerobic sludge, and it is also present in the rumen of the cattle. Okay, during sewage treatment we have discussed that anaerobic sludge digester tank, anaerobic bacteria produce that digest the sludge and produce a mixture of gases that form biogas. And these bacteria are also present in the rumen of the cattle. Rumen is a part of the stomach where some bacteria are present, okay, that help in the digestion of cellulose, that help in the breakdown of cellulose, digestion of cellulose. And humans cannot digest cellulose because they do not have rumen. So, the excreta or the dung of cattle, commonly called gobar, is rich in these bacteria, methanogens. Okay, so the dung used for production of biogas, also known as gobar gas. Okay, so this dung, the dung of cattle or the excreta of cattle is used for the production of biogas that is rich in methanogens. So this biogas is also known as gobar gas. Now we discuss biogas plant. Biogas plant consists of a concrete tank. This is a 10 to 15 feet deep tank in which bio-waste are collected and a slurry of dung is fed. Slurry means semi-liquid form of dung. That means water is added. When the water is added in dung, it becomes semi-solid form. This semi-solid form of dung is known as slurry of dung. Okay, this is the 10 to 15 feet deep tank in which these bio-waste are collected and this dung of cattle are collected, and where bacteria, anaerobic bacteria are present that feed on this slurry of dung. Next is a floating cover. Okay, a floating cover is placed over the slurry which keeps on rising as the gas is produced in the tank due to the microbial activities. Due to the microbial activities, okay, a gas is produced in this tank. Due to the production of this tank, this floating cover keep on rising. Okay, this is the 10 to 15 feet deep tank, concrete tank, and this is the floating cover. Okay, when the gas is produced in tank due to the microbial activities, this floating cover keeps on rising, ऊपर की तरफ उठने लग जाता है. Okay, Next, there is an outlet. The biogas plant has an outlet. This is outlet to release the gas outside. ओके ये वाला जो पाइप है आपको शो हो रहा है, दिस इज अ आउटलेट टू रिलीज गैस आउटसाइड. ओके, so outlet, this is connected to the pipe to supply biogas to the nearby houses. This outlet is connected to the pipe to supply of biogas to the nearby houses. Yes, there is another outlet is also present. Spent slurry is removed through this outlet, may be used as fertilizers and may be used as fertilizers. ठीक है, इसमें एक और आउटलेट होता है, ठीक है, जिसके अंदर जो मतलब स्लरी, यहाँ पर जो स्लरी है इसको डाइजेस्ट और जो बायोगैस बनी होती है इस आउटलेट से बाहर हो जाती है, थ्रू बाहर रिलीज हो जाती है. इसमें एक और आउटलेट होता है जिससे कि जो पीछे जो स्लरी बचा है उसको उस आउटलेट से रिमूव किया जाता है. और दिस मे बी यूज्ड एज फर्टिलाइजर, दैट इज यूज्ड एज फर्टिलाइजर्स. So biogas produced can be used for cooking and lighting. In this way, the biogas produced and this biogas is used for cooking and lighting. The technology of biogas production was developed in India mainly due to the efforts of IARI and the KVIC. IARI means Indian Agriculture Research Institute and Khadi and Village Industries Commissions. So this technology of biogas production was developed in India mainly due to the efforts of IARI and the KVIC. ये मतलब 2 institutes हैं, 2 industries हैं जिनकी efforts से ये जो biogas production की जो technology है वो हमारे इंडिया में develop हुई. Okay, so I hope you understand the production of biogas, microbes in production of biogas, भी किस तरह से microbes क्या हैं biogas production में help कर रहे हैं. Okay, so now we discuss microbes as biofertilizers. Okay, microbes as biocontrol agents we will discuss in our next video. Now we discuss microbes as biofertilizers. Yes, microbes as biofertilizers means the microbes also used as biofertilizers. So biofertilizers are the organisms that increase the nutrient quality of the soil. Okay, some microbes are used as biofertilizer. So biofertilizers are organisms that increase the nutrient quality of the soil. Okay, to fulfill the increased demand of agriculture products, we use chemical fertilizers that pollute our environment. Yes, the population is increased day by day. To fulfill the increased demand of agriculture products, we use chemical fertilizers, okay, that pollute our environment. So to overcome this problem, okay, in place of chemical fertilizers we use biofertilizers as organic farming. In organic farming, biofertilizers are used instead of chemical fertilizer to overcome the problem of pollution. So in place of chemical fertilizers, biofertilizers are used as organic farming. The main sources of biofertilizers are bacteria, fungi and cyanobacteria. For example, rhizobium present in the roots of leguminous plants, okay, in the roots of leguminous plants fix atmospheric nitrogen into usable form. So the plants can use this atmospheric nitrogen and form proteins. Leguminous plants mainly have protein, mainly the protein producing plants, we can say that pea, प्लांट पल्सेस जितनी भी है वो सब क्या है, लेग्यूमिनस प्लांट्स है. So they need nitrogen to the production of protein. So these bacteria, rhizobium bacteria, present in the roots of leguminous plants and fix atmospheric nitrogen into usable form. Organic form means usable form, so that plants can use this nitrogen, atmospheric nitrogen, okay, as nutrient and form protein. Next is Azospirillum and Azotobacter. Azotobacter or Azospirillum. These are free-living bacteria that live in soil. These bacteria are free-living, okay, that live in soil. These also fix atmospheric nitrogen and also increase the fertility of soil fertility. Okay, nitrogen content of the soil. These increase the nitrogen content of the soil because it is enriching the nitrogen content of soil. Yes, next is fungi. Fungi are also known to form symbiotic association with plants known as mycorrhiza. So the mycorrhiza means symbiotic association of fungi with the roots of plant is known as mycorrhiza. So the member of genus Glomus form mycorrhiza. Okay, ग्लोमस जो जीनस है इसके जो मेंबर्स हैं वो क्या है, माइकोराइजा फॉर्म करते हैं. दैट मीन्स सिम्बायोटिक एसोसिएशन विद द रूट्स ऑफ द प्लांट. ओके, सो इन पैडी फील्ड साइनोबैक्टीरिया लाइक एनाबिना, नोस्टॉक, एसिलेटोरिया, okay, these are the cyanobacteria that also fix atmospheric nitrogen and act as biofertilizers. In paddy fields, cyanobacteria like Anabina, Nostoc, Acylatoria fix atmospheric nitrogen and act as biofertilizer. Cyanobacteria is also known as blue-green algae. These are autotrophic microbes. That means they can make their food with the help of photosynthesis. So these cyanobacteria act as biofertilizers in paddy fields. In this way, many biofertilizers are available in the market and farmers use these regularly in their fields to replenish the soil nutrients and to increase the soil fertility and to reduce the redependence on chemical fertilizers. So, many types of biofertilizers are present in market, are available in market, and farmers use these biofertilizers regularly in fields to replenish soil nutrient, to increase the soil fertility, and also to reduce the dependency on chemical fertilizers. So I hope you understand this topic. Today we have discussed two topics: microbes in production of biogas and microbes as biofertilizers. I hope you understand this. So microbes as biocontrol agent we will discuss in our next video. Till that time, revise this chapter from book. Okay students, thank you, have a nice day.